Liberals are freaking out after the Mexican presidential election frontrunner admitted that President Donald Trump is right about one huge issue. This isn't going to go over well with the open borders crowd. President Donald Trump has not been shy about his opinion of Mexico and their corrupt government. In addition, Trump has been very outspoken about the types of illegal immigrants Mexico often sends to the United States and has been labeled a bigot and a racist by the left because of it. Now, liberals are having a moment of panic after their narrative on Mexico got interrupted by a huge admission from the Mexican presidential election frontrunner, Manuel López Obrador. According to Reuters, López Obrador spoke to a crowd in the tourist destination of Rosarito in the Baja California Peninsula on Sunday, April 15, 2018. During his speech, the leftist frontrunner explained his opinion that Trump's negative view of his country is based on bad experiences caused by the corrupt Mexican government. Even though it's coming from a guy who isn't usually afraid to badmouth Trump, López Obrador's admission about his government's corrupt nature is a welcome one. During his speech on Sunday, López Obrador provided details about why Trump thinks poorly of Mexico and its government. He invested here in Rosarito and also in Cozumel, Quintana Roo, and because of Mexico's corrupt governments he had to leave, López Obrador said. That's why he got a bad impression of our country. In addition to explaining why he thinks Trump has a bad impression of Mexico, López Obrador wanted people to know that his message for Trump was that he would end corruption in Mexico if elected. López Obrador currently has a double-digit lead in most major opinion polls for the upcoming July 1, 2018 presidential election. Let's hope that he's serious about ending the corruption in his country's government if he does become their next president. As part of his explanation, López Obrador said that Trump attempted to develop real estate projects in Mexico, but later rebuked Mexico's justice system for failing to help him recuperate his financial losses. In February 2015, Trump sent out a message on Twitter for Mexico's corrupt government. The Mexican legal system is corrupt, as is much of Mexico. Pay me the money that is owed me now and stop sending criminals over our border, Trump wrote. Trump's campaign for POTUS was announced months after the February 2015 tweet, and he really pissed off the open borders crowd with the announcement that he wanted to build a border wall. Today, American patriots are still waiting for Trump to fulfill that promise as he continues to battle it out with Congress, which continues to drag its collective feet. According to Fox News, during his campaign, Trump was adamant about how the U.S. has become a dumping ground for everybody else's problems. Trump angered the left when he said that when Mexico sends its people, they don't send their best, they send those who bring crime and drugs. Trump did say that he assumed some were good people, but the left won't ever admit that part of his speech. Below is the original clip of Trump's campaign speech during which he slammed Mexico for sending its unwanted to America. In my opinion, President Donald Trump was right then, and he's still right about Mexico's corrupt government and the majority of people who illegally cross into the United States now. While Manuel López Obrador may not see eye to eye with Trump on many issues, at least he can agree that Mexico's government is corrupt and that it needs to change. perhaps Lopez Obrador will agree to pay for the wall and fix the mountain of problems his people face instead of pointing fingers at the youth. Much like the current government of Mexico does now.